So this is Grandma cutting up her yams.
Yes, that's Grandma cutting up her yams. And we're cooking some breakfast.
Yes, we're cooking some breakfast right now. It's not ready now, but
it will be ready.
Yes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
So, Mommy, a lot of people told us that the last video, they really enjoyed it. And we would just like to say,
thank you for watching. Continue to watch. I'm sure we'll let you enjoy more.
Today we're going to discuss characteristics of a good contractor. Let's get into it. What's the first characteristic that you have, Mommy?
Good contractor should be highly recommended. Make sure you get good recommendations from others who build. They can tell you what type of person that person is, whether he's trustworthy or not. Because when we started building, I thought I would have to come and sit here every day to watch the material.
Right.
But then from the first day, I realized that this man has our interests at heart.
Okay, so you're saying highly recommended.
Yes.
Right? And remember, in the last video, we spoke about the fact that she called her cousin, and her cousin was the one your cousin is a contractor,
right.
And he was the one that said, this one is good.
Right.
So from that, you were like, I can trust this contractor. Right? Trust me, he's so good. And then, because of my experience of talking to other people who were building and they were having problems with their contractors while they weren't finishing, we knew that a good contractor was very important to getting this project sorted out. Mommy's cooking breakfast. And we got this from the, let's show you. We got this and this is some yam and sweet potato that we got from the farm. So you were saying you thought you would have to stay here. That was our plan.
Right, because sometimes on the side, when you come the next day, the material is gone.
We spoke about that.
In the night.
One of our friends, she came here. We spoke about that in the last video, I believe.
Yes.
That she came down to Manchester from Kingston because she was living in Kingston at the time, Portmore to be exact. And when she come, they're moving cement in her car. So she was like, I have to just ensure that we watch our property. She was saying that to us, so that was an advice we got. So we thought we needed to do that. But then what happened when they came?
From the beginning, now we realize that, we don't have to. This man is a man of God and God has led us to him. So we didn't have to. We realized that he was doing it as if he was doing it for his own self.
Right.
He advised us what to do. Even when we were making the shed to put the things in, he got materials,
Yes.
He
brought materials from so far just to help us. We're going to put this in the composting as well. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to put a plant in it here.
Planting. All right.
Trustworthy, right? Somebody who we don't have to be here watching him, but he can work. He works on his own.
But he's bothering us. My addition is should have foresight. Should know when the things are finishing. So the things gonna finish on Uno. The ones are going to sit in at each other. When the cement finish and the sand finish and the marl finish, they should be able to say, okay, based on the amount of work that we have to do, this is what is happening right now. And so we are going to need this or we're going to need that.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's very stressful. All right. So for us,
and waste your time also.
Waste your time.
You have to sit and wait while you're working to wait on the thing because they didn't tell you. You have to order and it takes time to come.
Right. So, and then when you order the hardware today, almost today, maybe they have delivery all day already.
Right.
Almost today, they're going to be able to carry the products to you. Right, to carry the goods to you. So you have to ensure that they are telling you what they need before they need it.
Right.
You understand? So that's a part of it too. That's a very good contractor. Characteristic of a good contractor. So far we said trustworthy, highly recommended, and has foresight. Another one of mine is they should have other jobs. If your contractor has no other job, if nobody else wants them to work for them, problem.
Yeah.
Because so when we were getting our contractor, he told us, 2 weeks time. But by the time he was like, no, I can't come because I still don't finish the work. And we were a bit discouraged when we realized how good that was, because when it came to our work, he had other work. People wanted him to work, right? He put pumpkin in the pot, mommy.
Yes.
All right. And I don't know if you saw this, but I cut up some cans. You're gonna see some cans. But this one, no. And the reason he must have other jobs is that he will not sit on your work
collect your money, keep collecting money.
And just take long.
Yes.
You won't just take long. If you're not a contractor or construction worker, you don't know what must be done or how it must be done. So sometimes it can take longer than it needs to take because they're just taking too long. Because they can stretch out your work, right? So you try to ensure that it's somebody that's highly recommended, trustworthy, has other jobs and has foresight. So those are the 4 points so far. Another one is to suggest or give you more than you thought. So let me give you an example. Not more than they're not go over budget, right? And say, oh, you said you wanted for 7 million, but I'm going to give you 10 million because of what I did. No. What I mean, when we started, we didn't have any money. We didn't see the money. And so we said we wanted the box. And our contractor said to us, I'm going to do box. I can do it, but I don't build box. And the day when he did the foundation and cut out the foundation, like, let me see how it's going to look. I was thoroughly impressed because it was what I wanted, but I was saying, boy, I don't have the money to do that. You understand? I'm just transferring some tofu to a plate so that we can use the pot and steam the cabbage.
So sometimes what they do is stress your pocket. It's just a stress on your pocket in the sense that they will say, okay, we can do it for this price, and then because they want more money, they just haul the work stop, and they tell you that the money finish. Right? Once somebody who if they say that they are working for $100,000, that's $100,000 going to deck it. Don't you bring it to the car. You know that windows and doors will not be included in that. You understand? So make sure that person, their word is their bond.
Oh, and you just mentioned windows and doors, but what's important is for them to tell you what's in the money.
Yes.
So if you say it's 7 million, what is in the money? Is it the tiler? Is it the plumbing? Is it the window? What is in the money? What do you have to pay for? Clearly, you have to buy material, but some contractors will tell you, I don't pay for nothing at all. I don't pay for plumbing, I don't pay for window, I don't pay for electrician. So, for example, windows, electricians, electrical work, tiling, and what else? Plumbing. Those are 4 things you're definitely going to need other than your contractor. Or if he's going to bring his people, or even if he brings his people, you need to pay for them separately.
Okay.
So that is important too, right? We never planned to talk about that, but it just came up. So being able to, sometimes you just don't know. But our contractor was straight from the get-go. He was like, this is what you're going to need, this is what you're going to need to do, and this is what you are going to finance. Well, based on the cost, I'm going to finance this. So he told us that from the get-go, so it was very good. What's your next point?
Okay, independent. We didn't have to find food for them. You know, sometimes when you have contractor, you have to be there cooking, or the men are hungry.
We wanted to.
Right. We just treat them when we feel like we want it, but it wasn't that much. We weren't obligated to find food for them.
Right.
That can be very hard on your pockets.
Right. Going back a little bit, you said something though. You must also have a conscience. When the work wasn't finished, but we finished paying our contractor, we still paid him a little over.
Right.
Because he still has made coming days, and I have to calculate and say, is it worth it? Is it some inflation? You have to think. Sometimes, and because certain say, well, I mean, I have no see our work, but how much more would it be or whatever. Our contractor said to us from the get-go though, if he needed more, he would tell us. Because sometimes, to be honest, you say one thing in June, and by October, November, it's like everything gone up, but they need more money, right? So we also use our conscience and say, all right, we weren't able to pay him. We were able to pay him every week, but we'll just give him something to keep going. He was almost done, but encouragement sweetens labor. Trust me. You know what? Nobody come and because they don't have no money, the money done. They are also dragging. They're just encouraged to come to your work. You know what I mean? So that's a part of it too. You must have confidence, you know. Yeah, more than that. Also, yeah, more than this.
Okay, put that more.
Put that more. Oh, yes.
And also, even God worked out that we had some money, we owed him some money when he was finished, and the same amount that we had to pay, that was the same amount he asked more.
And that's why connection is important and being led by the Spirit. Because he's praying, you are praying, so the Spirit is connected.
Right. Another thing is, okay, genuine Christian. Make sure your contractor is a Christian, somebody who will have devotion with his worker. And his worker will respect him. You know, sometimes you understand the English workers that this up because of the bar.
Bad word, that smoking. Whenever I've gotten none at all, no smoking, no drinking for our side. Trust me.
And some of them, not all of them were Christians, but had respect for them.
They know not to they call him elder.
Right.
And they know not to smoke and drink and carry the behavior there. Trust me.
Because people came here and said, and they were working and said, wow, the first they come on the side and it was so calm
and peaceful.
Right.
With aggressive
songs and so it was good.
Yes, it was good. My next thing is reliable. If him say I'm gonna do this and he doesn't get to do it, he's gonna call you and say, this is what we planned for, but it's not possible. Because we're humans and things happen. And if he said he's coming, he's coming. If he said he's doing something, he's doing something. Trust me, man. Trust me. Very reliable man that God sent our way. So somebody who stands by their word. You understand? And the next one, well, let me mention this. Well, have your best interest at heart. Has your best interest at heart. What you want, you tell him you share your dream, you share the vision, and he said, okay, that's what you want to get, and even better for you. Trust me, he did some things. I remember him doing the island in here, and I never wanted the island, I wanted something else, and then he did it, and I was so pleased.
Yes. You remember that? Because he's an experienced person.
Yes, and he's like, I can give you this, you know. But this is what I suggest. And trust me, usually what you suggest is better than what I think or what I thought about.
Good communicator. You don't want to get up and hear your contractor not coming today. You understand? And he didn't call you and he didn't tell you.
Right.
This man, if he's not coming, he will tell you the day before that I'm unable to come tomorrow.
Right.
And we know that and respect that about him. True.
Alright, so let's just review the points, right? Trustworthy.
Highly recommended. Genuine Christian.
I say have foresight, right? Reliable.
Independent,
not coming and can get water today, can get that. Listen, the man can put, man can water, everything in the room. Very independent, so it wasn't a burden on you. What else?
Good communicator.
Right? Have your best interests at heart, suggest what is best for you, and have other jobs. He's in demand.
Yes.
So you listen, in a proper demand. I can tell you that.
Right now, even one of our neighbors who come down from abroad get land, and she said she wants our contractor.
From the video that I made, somebody took his number, and I don't know how I'm running so much work.
Yes, but it's a blessing. Trust me.
Like how mommy is preparing the cabbage and the ground provisions, we're gonna just show you how that looks now. Go and put in the food. You know the usual, frying the cooked dumpling.
We don't waste anything. We're doing that for the dogs, the leftover.
Oh, yeah, we don't waste anything. So we steam our vegetables and stuff and give to the dogs. Like the piece of the cabbage that you tear off. Alright, Mama G. Yes. It's so good.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
See you at our next video. Bye.